Nobody's saying that either.
Oh yeah, that's not true. That's not true.
That's a bit sycophants.
Oh no, I have a whole lot more upstairs here in the air. Oh my god.
Hello all. I love the chat.
Great.
Very active. I'm very happy to have you guys
Right? I
here
am
on
so
Superhero
happy.
News Network.
Ooh, what are those?
Inner peas.
Oh, look at that.
Look, it disappear.
Oh my god,
that's so
awesome!
weird.
Because it's
okay.
green.
That's true.
It's green. It's not easy being green.
I'm not wearing. Oh yeah, like
That's
green
super
pants
cool.
or whatever.
I know,
Oh my god, I want my green stuff so I can see if it
Yeah.
disappears.
Does my phone
No,
disappear?
that's-
It's not green.
no,
Oh,
it's
it kind
not
of
green
gets
enough.
golden though. It got golden.
does.
Did you see
I
that?
like that. I
That was
like
kind of
that.
weird.
Anyway, I'm sorry guys. We are so happy with having green screens. Welcome to SNN here on THS.
Yes.
I did say it
Love
again.
it when we
I
get
said that.
acronyms correct.
That means Superhero News Network, guys.
There is, yep.
That's right.
Superhero News, a network. It is Saturday. It is TGIS. We are ready to get down and dirty. We're starting off tonight with SNN, and then, of course, followed by Box Office Showdown, and we're just capping the night off with some Henshin Hangout with the Henshin Bros.
Woo! That's a good nightcap, actually. I do like that.
It is.
I do like that.
I don't know. I think me and Tatiana really close out the night.
Honestly, I do
But if
agree.
they
I
just
do
have us
agree.
all the time,
Yeah,
it'll
that's
be
true.
great.
That's
You know,
true.
doesn't matter where you put
That's
us.
true. In fact, we should just have like a hashtag, like a whole Saturday night of just you two.
Yeah.
I think we can do it, and you guys do every show.
Right.
Yes.
Me talking Henshin Hangout would just be like.
No, we'll give you info way ahead of time. Blah, blah, You'll watch one episode.
No, oh my
It'll be
god,
great.
I could be like a newbie reactions, right? Like you show me something and I'm like, well, this is how I felt.
I
And
know.
it's like, well, that was garbage. Thank you, Tatiana.
Garbage.
Garbage.
And
Goodness.
so, of course, guys, we can always continue these conversations that we have during our after shows on our Facebook group, THS Hashtaggers. And if you like our show, please give us some dough.
Yes.
Button.
If you like the show, give us some dough.
Please finance
Woo,
us.
woo. There are
super
people that
chat
are going
button.
to kill Miggy after the show for saying that way. Wow.
But I didn't say donate.
Oh my god, you just said it! You just said it! You just said it! It's like Pee Wee Herman, donate. You just said the word. All right.
I didn't know that was an issue.
Oh yeah. We
Oh,
know.
no, that was Josh's
Filing that away.
catchphrase for like 2017.
Yeah.
Don't say donate.
It was still some of 2018. Like we have to make the shirt. It's gonna say, Josh, don't
He's
say
getting
donate.
this shirt. Like one of these years, this Christmas for sure. Coming to you.
But
Just don't
we
say
do
donate.
have, the night is going to be mostly comprised
Yeah.
of this very somber pre-apocalyptic news.
Apocalyptic? No, come
I
on.
don't feel bad for Fox, but continue.
No, you know what?
I'll
I'm
get into
saying,
it.
hey, good riddance to old Fox. Hello to new Fox. I guess I don't
Right.
know.
I don't feel
Maybe
bad
that's one
for
way to-
Fox.
I don't.
I just feel bad for people that work at Fox that are
True.
not going to be working there anymore.
Do you think a lot of people are gonna get like?
Yeah, it's like between like 4,000 to 10,000 layoffs.
Just getting the axe. Boom.
Yeah,
and
so like
that's
that
it.
sucks. I mean, hopefully they're gonna find other positions
Wow.
really soon. I'm hoping that somehow this will lead to like the renewal of like small studios, right? Like let's open our own studio and make our own independent films. It's not gonna happen, but that's what I'm gonna pretend like it's gonna happen.
Oh, jeez. It kind of sucks for all those people. Like, it's like, hey, okay, I'm happy I had a job, but some higher ups are like, yeah, well, I'm done with this, and let's make me my money, and
Mickey's
you're gone.
like, fuck
And
this.
just fired everyone.
Yeah.
You don't care? Like,
I care. I mean, that's the nature of the business, of course.
Right. I mean,
True.
it's the
That is
entertainment business.
true.
Like that is how it goes.
but I mean, is that the way a lot of people should be able to look at it in that kind of, some people say kind of coarse or harsh manner, just like, oh well, that's the nature of the business. You signed up for it. That's it.
No, I mean, it's not great. It creates this monopoly, of course, where Disney controls 3 major properties, 4,
Yeah.
including themselves.
Mm.
And yeah, they just closed, which we'll talk about more on Box Office Showdown, but Fox 2000, which was their independent.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is not. I mean, like that's a little bit like they obviously they're very invested in making money, but
True.
it's like you make so much money already that I feel like
Oh, it's
it
kind
could
of
be a little bit.
Look, I mean, just for them, I think it's like, hey, we have your whole goal when you're in the movie business. You want to be the top studio,
Right.
You want to be number one. You want to put out the movies that always make money. That's the whole thing. It's competition. So with that being the case, sometimes you're going to absorb others and become even bigger, even better. Now
Right.
we know that, of course, The Simpsons predicted this a long time ago, and with that happening, we're seeing it come
And
to
now Disney
fruition
owns
now.
The Simpsons.
Yes, and we're seeing it come to fruition, but we have the worry about the films that we do know already. Ooh.
All right, well, before we get into our
Super
topics of
chat.
the night,
Jeez.
Tatiana, what you're our resident CW
Thank you.
specialist.
Red Blue Blur 2.
Here
That
it
makes me
comes.
worry that Red Blue Blur 1 just like died.
Yeah, I don't know what you
But-
did to him. Did you absorb the first one? And are you pulling off a Disney Fox thing right now?
Oh my god, yes,
know.
a merger.
I don't know.
So, the new and improved Red Blue Blur asked thoughts on CWDC and Shazam was dope, real good. I'm super jealous that you saw Shazam. I haven't seen it yet. Have anybody else seen it?
Jezzer saw it today.
Hey, Jezzer! How was Shazam?
He gave it 2
Really?
thumbs
He
up.
gave it 2 thumbs up. You guys
up.
couldn't see it, so we're going to do that for you.
So-
We also have another producer in the house that saw it, too. Hey, Josh!
Yeah.
How was Shazam?
You wish you saw it.
I do wish I saw it.
You wish you were there.
Yeah.
I
It's
wish.
off camera. No one can see this. But I'm telling you, you're number 1. I'm telling Josh he's number 1, guys.
Yeah.
So I
Well,
just
Toddy,
told him.
let us know what your thoughts on CWDC the past week.
Well, Black Lightning had its season finale, so in case you were waiting for the season to finish to watch it,
Yeah.
I think it wrapped up like half its storylines really well. Like the villain storyline, there was definitely like closing of a chapter, and then they definitely opened the book on Markovia, which is gonna be interesting to see like their
really?
take on Markovia as opposed to Young Justice's take. So that's fun. But on the other hand, like some plot lines just kind of died, like Jefferson getting back to the school and like helping the kids' lives get better. The side of Jefferson that is like a hero on the daily basis was like died.
okay.
And I was like, where did this go?
This is Arrow, right?
No, why are you like
okay.
this?
I don't.
Black Lightning.
I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't even know the names of anything on DC anymore. Like, I have stopped.
And then like because Grace Troy is Anissa's ship, and like her entire storyline has been Grace this season.
Oh,
but
okay,
Grace
yes.
is barely
I didn't know
around.
that.
So her storyline this season has been kind of nothing, and that was sad. But otherwise, it was a really good finale.
I'm hearing a lot of kind of nothing. That's not good. I
I
don't know
just
if
said
that's...
it's just one storyline. 2 storylines were nothing. But the villain
Two
storyline was
storylines.
really good, and Jennifer's plot was really good. She had a really good arc for
How's
the season.
Tobias doing?
Well, he's now he's in Supermax prison.
Yeah.
Supermax.
Yeah, which obviously is not going to last, but that's fine.
Okay.
Now on to these 3 guys.
Woo!
Arrow, Oliver and Felicity's daughter is trying to rival Nora Allen for like the most dramatic character to exist. Who's like, Mom, what? It's just
Whoa!
Daniel is the
Just
one.
show myself.
Oh!
Let's hold that for a minute.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
continue.
We'll tell in just a second. Okay, so Mia's super dramatic, but we got to see a look into Star City 2040, and it was really good. It was
Ooh.
like, Oliver's dead, and this is like what the show would be like if Oliver was dead.
I thought he had
So-
like a bionic arm and all that stuff.
No, I don't know what this
We're not,
what,
they
I
had a
don't know.
future time where it's like all of a sudden he had like a bionic
That
arm
was
and
Legends.
blah, blah.
That was like
Yeah,
a different
but
universe.
that
That's not
doesn't
the same
still count
thing.
anymore?
No, it doesn't count
Yeah,
anymore.
whatever.
Now Oliver's dead and everything's great. So can't wait for that spinoff, Star City 2040. Okay.
I mean, well, they're canceling the show, thank God. So,
Well, yeah,
I mean-
exactly. But they sort of gave it like.
Oh yeah, right. That's how,
Either
see, for a
young or
moment.
worse.
That's how they feel about the show themselves.
Yeah.
They're on it and they're like, hey.
Yeah, and those are like our new
Masquerade,
protagonists.
ooh.
Yeah,
What?
Masquerade. They had a little masquerade. It was great. Mia can fight. That is one thing. And James
Okay.
Banford was the director, and he choreographed those fight scenes amazingly.
Ooh,
So
on
that was
point,
great.
on point.
Flash,
Let's get some good stuff. All right.
Nora finally revealed that she's been working with Thawne all this time, and Barry
A
put
thong.
her Thawne. A
Oh.
thong, yes.
She's a superhero, so possibly.
Although
I mean,
the way
you know.
that she's been writing her little diary to Thawne, one would think he was her high school boyfriend.
Okay, you said
So
a thong. I'm like, wow.
I've been
This is
fighting all
not
this
the-
time with a thong.
This is not the Snyder cut of anything. So let's not objectify the women on
So
this show.
Barry got real angry and put her in like the ultimate timeout, which is like prison.
Okay,
He's like,
okay.
go be in prison, my child, while I sort this out.
Wow.
And now we got our first like real look at Grace as Cicada, and she is psycho, and she killed her own uncle. So that's where,
Jeez.
yeah, she was like, you are
that
being
Freddie
too
Prinze
nice to me
Jr.?
right now. Close, it's Chris Pine.
Oh,
Very, very close.
Damn, upgrade, son. All right, I'm done. Sorry.
I know. Look at him, right? Like, dang.
And then
Can American
finally,
Pie me anytime. man.
finally
Wow.
we've got Supergirl, where James did not die. In case you were hoping that he would die, he definitely did not die.
So close. Right answers in my prayers are not being
Lena
answered.
injected him, and now he's probably going to get superpowers. And so is Lex Luthor, who, by the way,
Ooh.
I have to retract. I was like, John Cryer, why? He is 50.
Well,
He could be
yeah,
Lena's dad. But he
yeah.
was great. He was a really good Lex.
Okay.
Even though he still looked like Lena's dad, he was really slimy, but also really charismatic, and he was able to be vulnerable when he was trying to like fake her out, basically.
Is he gonna be a mainstay on the show?
I don't know about a mainstay, but he's definitely gonna have an arc.
Okay, because if he's a mainstay, then they're gonna cancel the show. Because John Cryer had that curse.
He was on 2.5 Men for like
that was his show from the beginning,
seasons.
though. But when he shows up on a
okay,
show,
he
they
cancels
say
it?
he cancels.
Well, there you go. Supergirl will be next then.
But no. I like John Cryer actually.
Let's go to our beautiful.
So
wonderful-
we have a mega
Yeah.
super chat here. This will be the last question we answer about Fox in general. We're gonna focus on Fox Marvel moving forward. Box office showdown, our next show. We're gonna talk about Fox in general, any other properties outside of the Marvel universe.
Amazing.
Go ahead, Daniel, kick it off. What is it?
Does this mean, well, Maniac says, does this mean we'll finally get the Family Guy movie or a new Simpsons movie announced in the next year under Disney? Also, what does it mean for Adam West Batman, which I have a whole series on DVD?
Nice. First off.
Now, I do like that question. I want to call an audible and cut that in half. The Simpsons question and the Family Guy thing, I think we definitely should answer that as far as being under Disney on Box Office Showdown.
Okay.
I think we will hold on to that answer.
stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned so we can get
We'll
that.
get
But
that answer.
concerning the other portion, Adam West Batman, which you have the whole series on DVD, what is going to happen with that? That's interesting.
Like, what in a sense? Are you asking if they're not gonna reproduce the?
Well, might it go on Disney Plus, maybe?
Oh, like a streaming?
Yeah, like for streaming.
I mean, is it even streaming now? I don't think it's streaming anywhere now. Or does anyone have this?
See, that's weird because it's on DC's thing.
It is on DC
right
Universe?
now. Yeah.
Which must mean that Warner Brothers has a...
See, that's what I'm trying to get.
Well, and they can have co-ownership.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Because
So-
there's always like a distributor and then the production company itself.
Right. So I guess it's a question like if you already have DC Universe and it's not a problem, and maybe since it's already on DC Universe, Disney Plus wouldn't see a reason to stream it.
Well,
Or
possibly.
maybe they were
Those are
like,
bad
oh,
moves.
more people we can take away from DC
From
Universe.
DC Universe, that's
know?
true. I
So
mean,
it could
they
go either
are.
way.
Well, we'll see after.
Yeah, we'll
when-
we'll see because they're contracts, so they're not.
Exactly.
You can't easily just like, all right, well, we own this now. Break this contract, break that contract.
Right.
It's very expensive, so it depends on what the contract is with DC Universe that just
Yeah, it's
started,
Disney,
right?
exactly, and
So-
that's the thing. And as we already know,
Probably a
Disney
5-year
just
deal.
likes saving money and making money. So if it costs them money to put Adam West on there, then they're not going to.
Let it be the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
because they've got so much more that they can put on.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, for sure. But beautiful question, and yeah, we'll definitely answer the other portion on Box Office Showdown. But let's talk about the films that are canceled in the wake of this merger. Ones that we are no longer going to see. Maybe you're excited about that. Maybe you're lamenting it. Such as Multiple Man, which I really didn't know was a thing.
I didn't know it was gonna be a thing
vaguely
either.
heard the rumor. Vaguely, like, let's do a Multiple Man
Can we
movie.
get the Multiple Man toy for a second?
I
Can
know
someone look me up real quick?
who Multiple Man is.
I just want to.
But
No,
Come
I know
on,
the
man.
movie.
yeah, we just
Gambit?
didn't know the movie was gonna
Yeah.
happen. Right, Gambit's not happening anymore, hopefully.
I know who Multiple Man is.
yeah.
I just want to, show the world.
But yeah,
You
it's like
guys
plenty
don't
of-
remember who Multiple Man is.
Oh,
We
we
got
got
multiple
I'm just
heads or
saying.
bodies.
Well,
That doesn't count as
it has
being a
multiple
multiple
heads.
man toy.
It doesn't because they're not going to give you like 20 other toys. Like, here you go.
That's
We're gonna give you a
cheating.
leg.
That's
but
cheating.
Multiple Man, guys. I mean, we were hearing that that was going to be a thing, and now all of a sudden, unfortunately,
Unfortunately.
Oh, it was a James Franco project.
Yes!
Now I
Oh,
remember
okay.
this.
Yeah,
Yes.
see, other people did not know that he was gonna get a thing. He
You
didn't
know
get a movie
what?
either.
I could see Tom Cruise as Multiple Man. I know, right? But when I saw the toy in the picture, I was like, Tom Cruise would probably do.
why would you take this away from Heaven's Angel, James Franco?
Heaven's
Why would you
Angel?
do such a thing?
Listen,
It's
I used
taken
to call
away
myself
from-
James Franco's ex-wife, but
Oh wait,
yeah,
no!
like for the longest
Doesn't he
time.
have like some problems, some issues?
He-
That's
Look.
why I said.
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
I
Never
knew
mind. I'm
that
sorry.
up real quick.
Heaven's,
divorced
I'm sorry.
him.
Heaven's fallen angel.
Yes, Heaven's fallen
yeah,
angel.
yeah. Satan himself James Franco was going to be Multiple Man at some time.
Hey, there's a
unfortunately.
sliding scale, okay?
Well,
He's
is there?
definitely
Is
not-
there?
he's
Once you
definitely
did
not
it, once you
Lucifer.
did the problem, you did the problem. You're a
You've
horrible
done the
person.
problem. Well, that's not happening anymore, so
Yeah.
goodbye.
No, how did that? Anyone really?
No.
I'm asking honestly. Does anyone really care?
You don't even have to
No,
finish that sentence.
honestly,
It's like,
Right?
I think it's a totally because like Fox didn't garner like no one's like oh this superhero movie under Fox like that's gonna be good you know
True.
Unless it's literally like oh more Deadpool great
Oh, yeah.
But for Disney like if or really for Marvel right if they do
Mm-hmm.
it under Marvel Studios then they're like we're gonna do a Multiple Man movie and suddenly everyone will be like yes oh my god that's gonna be amazing
True. True.
So,
the next one, what was canceled was the next film that was canceled. Thank the Lord Jesus.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Gambit.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Oh boy.
Sayonara. Goodbye,
Wow.
Channing Tatum.
Wow.
Stop it.
I really, I really.
Oh
thought,
my God.
Well, there
That's
you
not
go.
Channing Tatum.
That's not Channing Tatum.
still on
but
James
that's
Franco
Multiple
there,
Man.
but
But as far
That's
as that's
Channing Tatum
concerned,
15 years ago. Let's
That
not act
is-
like he looks like that
right.
anymore.
It's not a good nah,
well,
we can't.
God, come on, you're gonna say that Channing Tatum still doesn't look like amazing?
He's
This
never
guy,
really looked like that to me. He's like potato face.
Channing Tatum.
what is what?
It's potato face.
He has a
21
good
Jump
body.
Street.
He has a great body.
He's funny.
Yeah.
And he's
but
funny.
I'm not hot for Channing
Yeah,
Tatum. I'm not.
What?
So you have to be hot
Was
for
he a
Gambit.
stripper?
Yeah, I
the
feel
next
like
stripper.
Gambit
He was a
is
stripper,
the
right?
sex
He
of
is-
X-Men. I
He
mean,
is-
come
He
on.
should be sexy. He should be sexy. And you don't think Channing Tatum's sexy
No.
because of his
Okay.
potato face.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, he
He's
does.
like-
he
he
does have
just-
a potato face. He does like.
He does.
"Oh, what's going on?
Like
Huh?"
a meathead potato face. And
He
it's
does.
just like...
I don't care if he is giving me like theoretical equations about anything. I would still be like, I don't believe any of it. I don't. Is that how it is for you? You just see like meathead idiot. No, I'm not a fan.
I'm not saying I don't like him as an actor, and I'm not getting on him
not
about
good.
his looks.
Okay, well,
I'm
this
just
is not so
saying
great.
that's not
Oh,
my
this
is like a
Gambit.
rude
Look,
photo.
but the thing is,
not a
okay,
good
that
photo,
that
man.
was
We're
that
not
one time
trying
when
to
he-
body
No,
shame
No, no,
him.
no,
Yeah,
no, no,
exactly.
no. That was a time where he was like, you know what, forget it. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
be kind of beefy. That's
Yeah.
fine for him. He wanted to be a bear at a moment. But I mean, Channing Tatum,
Mm.
I think, is possibly a really bad idea for Gambit. I'm
Yes.
glad that it didn't happen.
That was the main reason why I was like, no, thank you to not because, and I like Channing Tatum
Yeah.
generally, but I don't think he was the right fit for Gambit.
If I've seen something like with Ryan Reynolds and Deadpool, if I saw something like that Channing Tatum has done before, then I would be warming up to it. But I feel like this is just like from the shallow into the deep end. The same thing. It's like, come on. I don't. When has he ever done accent work?
Oh
When-
no! Oh no!
Exactly.
When has he been this
Cajun?
type of
Exactly.
character? He's talking about, I grew up in around this city and whatever, and
grew
I've
up in
never heard.
Florida. You grew up in Florida, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I grew up around New Orleans." No, you didn't, man. We looked up the info. You grew up in Florida, and then after that, you became like Florida famous, which isn't a big thing, for stripping, and then blah blah. You were in New Orleans because I think he said, what was the story? His father used to live there, and that was the thing.
Oh,
So
okay.
that was it. But I
It
mean,
was a
you
whole like
weren't-
validation press
Yeah,
tour.
the whole thing. But everyone
Honestly,
was
I don't
looking it
know,
up.
like, I don't know how many, like, white guys that we know in the public sphere can do a Cajun accent. So I
I
guess they'd have
know.
to really have, like, an audition for that.
Get that guy from
Benedict
True Blood.
Cumberbatch.
This is the guy from True Blood! I don't know how old he
I
is
don't know
now,
how
but
old he
that
is now.
guy, that's the one. Anyway.
Bear Tatum, I like. Yeah, well, I mean, see, that's not bad. Some people are down with the Bear Tatum. It's not bad. He needs a little
that
hair
one.
on his body, though.
This question.
Oh,
Anthony
I'm sorry.
Manzano.
Ooh,
Hey
what
Daniel, who do you want to play
play?
Gambit in MCU?
The problem is, actually, I don't want anyone to play Gambit. I don't feel that there's anyone right now in the
Oh.
moment that can.
What
play
But that's
about
the thing.
what
I need my
about
Cajun
Richard
accent.
Madden? Yes, King Rob Stark.
Whoa,
Done.
really? You think so? You
I
think
mean,
that-
he's
yeah?
hot
Him
enough.
or
He's hot
Jesus
enough
from
for
The
it,
Walking Dead.
But I don't know how.
Whoa, dang!
Yes, Jesus from The Walking Dead. Yes, Kevin Alejandro. I love
Dang.
that
That's
man.
not his name.
Isn't he Jesus from The Walking? Oh no, The Walking Dead. I literally thought you said True Blood.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
I have
Jesus
no idea
was
who
in True
plays
Blood?
Jesus from. There was a Jesus in True Blood. I have no idea who plays Jesus in.
I have
Yeah,
no
they
idea
literally
on
call
that.
him Jesus in The Walking Dead. I was like, Jesus? They're like, no, his name's Jesus. I was like, oh.
It was?
I don't know who that is,
Yeah.
but
No.
sure.
Tom Paine. Tom Paine.
Tom Paine. I have seen his face before. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh.
But no. What was I going to say?
Okay.
Tom
I mean,
Paine or
I
Richard
like it.
Madden.
Yeah,
I like
mean,
the
honestly,
idea.
I'm like really. I suck at fan cast generally, just because I think that when you have a property like that and it's a Marvel movie, cast an unknown, give an unknown actor a chance. Like it's gonna make money no matter what. It doesn't matter who you cast.
Okay.
So you
okay.
may as well cast the best actor for the role.
Oh, okay.
That's all. That's
so. I mean, but the problem is, I know Cajuns are kind of like there's a big thing concerning like if you show up and you do not do our accent properly, it's an insult.
Exactly.
We feel that
exactly.
you are literally
Which is why
insulting us,
you
and
should.
it's like you don't show up and try to play that game. And I'm
Which is
like,
why
I
you
don't-
should cast someone who really can do it. You know? Yeah. Like that's
Who
that's all
can
I
really do it?
So we're not casting.
What about
Nikki?
that? What about that? Dude, what about that dude who does the impressions on The Walking Dead? He does all like the voiceover impressions. blah, blah.
That is
He could probably do it. Maybe.
Marquand. Yeah, Ross Marquand.
Yeah, maybe
Oh,
he can
we've
do
got
it.
another red blue blur.
Oh no!
Thank you.
Oh man!
It's got
red
as many
blue
red blue
blur.
blurs
Wait,
as we've
oh my
got.
God! What's happening? There's too many. All right.
Wait, let's hold on that real quick.
Okay.
The last film that's been unfortunately canceled, it looks like, is X-Force.
Oh
led
yeah.
by Deadpool.
Wait, would it really have been canceled? Because I thought Deadpool.
It's in limbo. It's like in that Gambit limbo that happened before.
I mean, I feel
Before it
like
was
it's
officially
just because
canceled?
like Deadpool was like so successful to begin with, and like, that I think that they would probably let it happen.
Ooh, I agree with that because I know that right now it is in limbo. But the thing is, if they're gonna ride off of the fame of just the love of what they got for Deadpool, and then everyone saying, "Oh, this is gonna be a great team up. I need Cable and Deadpool," and they're like, "Well, X-Force it is."
Yeah.
I think people are still clawing for it. People still want it. People want to see it. But the thing is, the longer we take, the more people
less,
are going to hate
exactly,
it.
right.
So, and that's exactly what we saw with Gambit. So you are right. It's in that limbo, and it seems like it's probably going to go the way of Gambit. I mean, and that's scary because it's a film that people definitely want to see, and people aren't complaining about the cast at the moment.
Right, right.
Where with Gambit, everyone
People were,
complained
yeah.
from the beginning.
Yeah.
So it kind of sucks.
Yeah.
It does. It does. It's unfortunate.
Well, we have a super chat from Red
Yeah.
Blue Blur. What X-Men members do you not want to see on screen?
want to
Wolverine. Go ahead, Daniel. That's mine.
Oh God! That was a beautiful mic drop.
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh, that's a good question, Wolverine." Wow. Yeah, I think he's dead. Leave him
Right.
dead. Leave him dead. Right? No,
Leave
no,
him
like
dead.
Logan.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, leave Logan dead. Leave
Yes.
Logan
But
dead.
that was in the future. What was it, 2060
Yeah, true.
something?
Yeah.
True.
But either way, like, if he's not going to be Hugh Jackman, then what's the point?
For a moment, I just say let's kind of leave him
Yeah,
alone.
leave
I
him
mean,
alone.
you know, because my pick for something is also my pick for what I would think is a young Wolverine. I'm just saying, my young Wolverine. We had this.
Oh, yeah, we did.
conversation, And I still think, you know, come on. I mean, did no one watch Baywatch? Did no one watch it? I mean, you're sure
Very
The Rock
infrequent.
was. The Rock was there. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, let's talk about The Rock. No, you know, box office Viagra definitely, but there was someone else on that film. Do you
Zac
guys know?
Efron?
There you go. Did you see how jacked he was? That could be my Wolverine. He's short. He's jacked. He's young because they want a new young Wolverine.
He's too pretty
I'm just
boy.
saying. Well, okay. That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
He's not that young anymore.
But hey, here's
He's
the
not
thing.
that young
He's
anymore.
like
It's
30
true.
years old.
He's not
Stop
that
it.
pretty
He's
anymore, though.
28,
He's a little less,
maybe.
He's a little less
I think
pretty
he's
right
like
now.
What do you mean a little less pretty? He's gonna play
he's not that
Dahmer,
young
right?
anymore.
Yeah, yes, he is.
Dude.
Yeah,
I
but
thought
and
he
that's the
was
thing. You know what?
charming
That
and-
is one thing I was going to say. The fact that he's going to play Dahmer does
31
show that
is
he
young.
does have
I'm
more range
offended.
than one might have previously anticipated. So I do think like if he like grew out some hair, you know, he got a little, you know, he could do it. He could probably do it.
could do
I'm
it,
not
but-
against it, but I don't need to see Wolverine.
Okay, yeah. So Wolverine being
I also
dead,
don't need
we
to
agree.
see any Colossus that's not the Deadpool Colossus.
Yes,
I don't
honestly.
need to see another.
Look at that guy! That's Wolverine!
He thick though.
Oh.
Yeah,
He thick though. Like,
he is.
thick.
Look, yeah, he's
Yeah,
thick.
so
He
he
got that
can- he can
man,
do it.
you know,
He can
whatever. But he can slim down too. He doesn't have to always be, you know.
But
he
yes,
can-
someone said characterizations was important, physical is secondary, and I agree with that.
Oh,
I
That's
agree.
why
very
they
true,
picked
very
Hugh
true.
Jackman.
Right. That's
Yeah.
why. And now people associate Hugh Jackman with Wolverine. Like people
Yeah, very
visualize
true.
that. You
It
know?
is. It is true.
So as long as the
You should get Danny DeVito.
as long as the performance
He was
is
snubbed by not
extraordinary
being
enough, it
Pikachu.
will override other considerations for sure.
okay, so but you said also Colossus for you.
Yeah, I just don't. I
It's
mean,
definitely
because
one
like
that you're
first
like,
off,
no.
the way that we saw him in Deadpool was just like so like
It was
hysterical and
good.
amazing. Yeah, like I don't need to see another one. and also just
man.
honestly, like in the like no offense to Piotr, whatever Peter, it's just not that.
So now you
not
know
that
it's going to be
interesting.
offensive.
Wow.
No
wow.
offense.
No offense intended
Here
to
it
him,
comes.
but very offensively, I find him very boring.
Okay, yeah, he is.
in the comics.
He is. It's like no one wants to see him or his sister. No one cares about
Right.
magic.
Yeah, I totally
but
forgot about her.
Everyone cares about magic. That's why there's a whole card game called Magic.
no, well, that's completely
That's
different.
a different kind
That's
of
completely
magic.
different. But no, No, I'm good with not seeing him. That's true.
Who, Colossus?
Yeah.
What? Unfortunately, someone who
Yeah,
I
Colossus
don't
should
want to
stay in
see.
the Deadpool.
Yeah,
Exactly.
True.
Unless it's the Deadpool to Colossus, I don't care.
For me, someone I don't want to see, and I know people are gonna be mad at me for it, but the reason why I don't.
Let's say
Hey,
Cyclops.
no offense, guys. I don't want to see Storm.
What?
We've seen her twice.
And she was wrong.
She was wrong
And
in
she
both
was
times.
wrong!
Both times. And the thing is,
Well, then you're gonna
that's
hate
why.
my
I'm
Marvel
saying,
movie.
No, I'm saying that's why I don't want to. The thing is, we've had 2 times to do it, and both times we did it wrong. I don't want to see
But
her
now Marvel's
represented.
gonna do it.
No, this is the thing. I don't want to see her represented again, and someone to still make a mistake. And if she does show up, somehow connect her with T'Challa, and I'll be fine. That's it. That's
Yeah,
my
yeah,
answer.
of course. She'd show
That's
up,
all
she'll
I'm
show
saying. That's
But
all
then,
I'm saying.
but then she'd have to lose the triangle.
Oh
The kid-
yeah,
the
that's
kid's gotta
true.
win. The
That's
kid's
true.
gotta win.
That's true.
Okay, so Matthew Thompson
Woo,
says,
Matthew Thompson.
"Come on, Daniel, you know I should play Gambit."
He's
Matthew
got
Thompson.
Matthew.
Now,
he's got the hair. If
He
you haven't seen
does.
Matthew Thompson,
He does. He's tall, slim. He's got the hair. Matthew Thompson.
I haven't seen
He
your
can get it.
staff
He can
skills
He can get
though.
it.
He could get the role, not
Yes,
it.
I-
He can get the
it is
role.
the role.
Oh, well,
It is
okay,
the
'cause I
role.
was. Hey, whoa.
You can get a duel. You can get it.
Possibly no. But
But can you do a
get-
Cajun accent?
Yeah. I
Show
need
us.
to know if you
Call
can do a Cajun
in.
accent.
Call in
For the next
Show us
Quest
your
player
best
two.
Cajun accent.
Try to seduce Elle with your best Cajun.
Yes.
Or Daniel.
Oh yeah, no,
opportunity.
yeah,
Even better
Who
if you
knows?
could seduce Daniel.
Who knows?
There
'Cause,
you
yeah,
go.
well,
He's a
Gambit's
tough
whole
critic.
Gambit's power is one of his powers is charm.
Exactly.
So that's the thing.
Exactly.
So if you can
Power.
charm off my
That's like his
socks or
human
something.
power. That's his human power.
Well,
Charm's
no,
a
it's part of his
pencil.
human
Really?
power.
His
Literally, if
human
you look
power's
at his
charm?
skill
Really?
set, his power set,
It's not
it's a
a
charm.
power.
That's what I said, but it
That's
says
more
charm.
like pheromones. Oh.
There you go. That is my Gambit, possibly, if we could get it right and you can do the Cajun accent. But if you can't, how dare you and never put your name in the ring again for it. See,
So you better
that's
practice
What
hard.
happened to
Practice
Jalen
hard.
Glover, our resident voice actor hashtagger?
I don't know what in the world happened to Jalen.
Oh,
you
you
guys-
I got the accent, ladies.
If you guys know where Jalen is.
Whoa.
Okay, all right.
He says he's
Oh,
got
swear
the
to-
accent.
He's got. He's,
Oh, we
I
won
don't
this
know.
shit.
My God,
He's
no, right?
feeling-
I stopped to read all that,
Yeah.
but my goodness.
He is
All right,
feeling
well,
confident.
Okay.
Let's
All right.
let's jump into the meat of the show here.
The meat.
Whoa.
One of my favorite parts of any shows. I'm like the
Well,
rating
because the
queen
thing
here.
Yeah,
she
exactly,
is-
because
I was
she's
gonna
the
say,
fan
this is
cast
the thing.
Fine.
She kills it with fan casting.
Yeah.
She kills it with creating a whole story,
Yeah.
a script. So it's going to be very hard because I'm not
That's
going to
what she
win.
said.
Oh,
TGIS this Saturday night.
That's
Hope
right,
you guys
that's
are
right.
18 and older.
Oh boy! If you're not, it's too bad.
Hey,
Too
you
bad.
know what? That's what she said happened repeatedly on The Office, and that was not 18 and older.
That's true.
also
That's
true.
true.
Well, fine.
It's true.
Also, it's not a competition, Daniel. It's a collaborative effort where we create a new
I
universe.
didn't get that.
No, I know.
Oh,
Obviously,
okay.
it's a competition.
Okay,
and,
okay.
and Miggy
She
will win.
just said that to make me feel
Exactly.
better.
Well,
She
and
knows-
myself.
She's
I'm
like,
terrible at
Daniel,
this.
you're a male. You have a fragile ego. Let's go ahead and make you feel okay. I get it.
Who
It's
should
fine.
go first?
Not you. No, just
Yeah, right. I know, right? We'll save the best for
Thank
last.
you. Rock,
Saving
paper,
the best
scissors.
for last.
it.
All right, you want rock, paper, scissors?
scissors.
Sure, why not?
Ready?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Rock, paper, scissors. Oh.
Oh,
I guess
there you
I
go.
go first. Okay, honestly, and we've just been talking about it for a billion years, but I would do a different Gambit and Rogue and Gambit.
Oh,
Okay,
I
so
like
with
this
a different
already.
cast, I suck at fan casting, so don't even just ignore my fan cast.
So Matthew
But
Thompson for a Gambit. Okay.
Alexander
Got it.
Daddario
Good.
as Rogue, and so there you go, Alexander Daddario
Oh.
Rogue, and then Joe Carey from Stranger Things as Gambit.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay. So basically,
Ooh.
I don't know if you guys have read the Rogue and Gambit comic.
I've read a couple issues.
Not the Mr. and Mrs. X because that
No.
Oh
was
yeah,
a
no,
weird
no,
ass
that's
storyline.
oh
Like
god.
the
The
OG.
one, yeah, like well, the one where it's like they've broken up,
Yeah.
right, and they are forced to be a couple. Like they go undercover as a couple in order
Yeah.
to figure out like a big, den of secrets, and then through that process they fall back in love. And because I love my romance, so it'd be like a rom-com, action adventure, Rogue and Gambit falling back in love, and then you get a little bit of background about the X-Men. Like you don't really see that many other X-Men, but you know they exist. You get a little bit of how they will exist in the Marvel universe. And then I literally don't even remember who the villain was in that. So instead it would be like Hellfire Club. Right? It'd be like Mr. Sinister or Mastermind is the one that's behind the
Yeah.
Paradise Island that they're
Oh
that they're
my
at.
god, I love this.
And so defeating the villain, they fall back in love, and at the very end, it could be like they go meet Professor X or they go meet whoever's going to be like the next movie, right? That's how it would turn out. And then I don't know if we're gonna like we can talk about like whether it's gonna be connected to the larger MCU
Sure,
or not.
sure.
No, I'm just saying like if it was like then like maybe Rogue is like friends with Carol Danvers or some shit, right? And then that's how you like sort of connect it back.
Brie
And
Larson.
then does
yeah,
she-
We're
and
watching
then you get a
you.
Brie Larson cameo.
Is this Rogue like a really big like hugger and she hugs her too much and then she has a coma
Oh,
and then
or-
it's like,
or-
oh my god, I didn't know! And she's like,
all the
coma!
built-in
no,
love.
of course that wouldn't happen in that movie, but it would set it up.
Yo!
Right? So it's like friends, and then so she gets excited to do something, and it's like, oh crap, and then she's like, oh, that's right, I can never do that.
Yeah.
For later.
Oh, okay. The Mystique shows up and
Yes.
blah, 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 and
Right.
oh, I love it. I
Got
love
no
it.
screen, but that's my thing. Ignore my fan cast, like I said. But
No, we're not gonna ignore
No,
that.
that was good.
Yeah.
Wow.
thank you. Okay.
All right, well,
Daniel.
I'm ready to lose. So, mine, I didn't even get to submit myself, but because it's something that we pretty much already know, I've already said I want to
Aw.
do, which is we're going to bring back the Fantastic Four. Let's bring it back in style.
Yes.
Let's bring it back properly.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we're going to have the Hollywood power couple is Mr. Fantastic and the Invisible Woman.
Oh!
There we go. There we go. Now, everyone's already been going crazy over it and saying that they should be.
Yeah.
And yeah, they should. Unfortunately, sometimes they say in casting, you don't want to go with the obvious option, but they definitely have the chops. They are a good husband and wife team. I mean, has anyone seen The Quiet Place?
It was
Anyone?
amazing. Yes, it was amazing.
We all
Yeah.
have. We
So
all
they've got the
have.
Hell,
chemistry.
while we're at it, let him direct it. Done.
Ding, ding, ding! That was my point. So that was, and I think it would be great if they'd be able to save a little money by also letting him direct it as well.
Two jobs, Taika Waititi. for
Now, of
Fantastic
course,
Four.
people are going to wonder, well, who is going to be the Thing? Now, I was racking
You
my
say
brain.
what?
Oh,
if
God.
you say Jezzers, I'm done.
Okay, all right, I'm ready. I'm ready. Listen, I'm listening.
People always wonder, who should be the Thing? And yeah, we already heard that a lot of people were like, why not pick, let Michael Chiklis come back and he'll never be on screen just as a voice.
John
Or
Krasinski would
people
never
say,
be friends with this person.
I definitely thought you were going to say Jezzer would be the Thing. And I was like, yes.
oh, no.
But-
Actually, you know what? Funny enough, I have a casting
Okay.
for Teen Titans that I think
Okay, all
Jezza
right,
would be great
all
for.
right.
He'd be Beast Boy. It'd be perfect. But when it goes to it, who else is better to be the Thing but the man, the myth, the legend,
Oh.
Mark Wahlberg? Huh?
That is not what I expected.
Come on, guys.
I would've thought you were gonna say, like, The Rock or something.
Come
No.
on, guys. No, how's your mother?
Mark
Oh my God, it's
Wahlberg.
the Thing. It's clobbering time.
Explain the definition of legend in terms of Mark Wahlberg.
Okay. All right, see, we
He's
got.
also racist.
Yeah, well, I was gonna
That's
say,
true.
and I was gonna say, who else to play the ever-loving blue-eyed Thing, but ever racist, Mark Wahlberg. I think it
legendary
would be the
racist.
legendary racist Mark Wahlberg. And this guy is just, he's Boston. He's
He's a meathead.
ignorant. He's
Yeah.
a meathead. It just sounds like the Thing to me. Slightly like, hey, I can drive anything. That's pretty much all I do. It's like, and that would be great for the
But
Thing.
also the Thing has to have heart.
No,
He
well,
has
see,
to
that was the
have-
thing. I was thinking, and someone is right. The Thing is from Brooklyn. And I was thinking, well, who else am I going to pick? If I wanted a male actor, blah, blah, yada,
This
yada.
is
I
how
need to
you
go
knew you
for
were
all
gonna
the other
lose.
things. That's why I
That's-
knew. I was going to lose because I just didn't have someone I really wanted. Because I was like, you know what? Can I just make the Thing black? And then just have Mos Def do it?
How
I
about
don't know.
Vincent
But-
D'Onofrio?
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
The only issue with that is
Wow.
the
The
age
age difference between him
That's
and
the
Reed
thing.
Richards.
That's the
yeah.
thing. So I was like, I'll let that go. But then I said, who is going to play the little brother? Who is going to play my Human Torch?
Oh, no.
Huh? Johnny Storm, huh?
Chris
You know?
Evans. It's good.
Wow, yeah. Just
Oh my God,
bring him
John-
back. Who cares?
That's his Captain America.
Boom, here it is. He's back again.
And he's back in the Marvel
Yeah,
universe.
right.
He
See,
reincarnated.
look at that.
And then,
Rebels
like
Bird's
everyone,
happy
and then
with it.
everyone would talk about how he looks just like Steve, right?
Yeah,
Like, oh my
exactly.
God.
Wow, you look just like someone else. So familiar.
You're
So
right.
weird. So weird. No, but for my Johnny Storm, of course, I referred to him earlier. We already had a picture in the graphic of him. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm going with Zac Efron. I'm going with Zac Efron, guys. Come on.
You're like,
see it, I
I'm
can
going to
see
get
it.
him
I am
employed
getting-
one way or the other.
I need that man to work because when he works, I get a check. So let's make sure we can get him on screen as the Human Torch. he has the ability to bulk up. He also has the ability, to slim down and still be like very refined with his muscles as well. So why not make him the Human Torch?
That's a good
He
image,
is a really
too.
good. Yes, it's a great image. He's cocky. Boss Logic says it should happen. I agree with
Boss
him.
Logic
So
says
let's
it should
make it a
happen.
thing. And so the thing is, they've been gone for a while, and I would say that they've been in some type of alternate universe reality, blah, blah, the whole time.
Okay.
And we're able to bring them back after, a little bit after the snap. And they'll show up and we'll be like, hey, what was going on with them the whole time? They somehow disappeared in the 60s, blah, blah, blah.
Okay,
and they've been gone since. And now they finally show back up.
Okay.
In our time. And they haven't aged because they've been in some weird kind of negative zone or whatever. So that's why they'll show up, and it's kind of a whole juxtaposition of them trying to figure out, like, how do I adjust to this new world where we were amazing? We were the Fantastic Four.
The negative zone.
Oh, there you go. It's called the negative zone. There you go. Perfect. That's where they were.
Like
and
all
now
caps.
they're back.
Like all caps.
All caps. He was like, all right, Kermit, calm down. I've seen the meme. But no, I think that would be great. And that would be my story. So, bada bing, bada boom. Now, I am ready to lose. So let's look over to my left.
To the reigning queen.
And give it to the reigning queen
I
of
don't really have
Fancasting.
a thought-out story tonight. I have some of the foundation, so I have to take a night off.
But you got the flash, you got the spectacle. We know already.
Yeah, here
All right,
it
guys.
goes.
Let's go.
Here, you ready?
I'm ready. Yes,
Thank
you
you,
for the
thank
drum roll,
you.
Andy.
Thank you. The reason why I got into comics, people, why I got into Marvel.
Oh, Jew.
The first Marvel animated series I've ever watched, X-Men.
Okay.
Gotta get into X-Men.
Got it.
X-Men needs to be rebooted so bad. It's not even funny. And we kind of did this fan casting a year and a half ago or last year.
It's still valid.
It's still valid. All right, so obviously I like the adult characters. I like adult Spider-Man, adult Batman. I want to go adult with these X-Men, the core X-Men characters.
Thank God. 'Cause-
When you're saying adult,
yeah.
do we mean like just grown, or do we mean like grown and sexy?
Like grown.
They're going to be bumping some
Grown
uglies.
and sexy.
All right.
Yeah.
We're talking
Okay.
mid-30s to mid-40s here.
All right.
Okay, all right.
The
Hollywood
sexiest
40s.
age.
Hollywood 40s.
I'll
Yeah,
start-
exactly. Hollywood 40s.
I'll start with who I should think should be Cyclops. Okay. John Hamm, people!
Yes! Yes! I did
getting
not
some
see that coming.
naysayers.
I did not see that coming. Wow, that's amazing. John Hamm.
Like,
You didn't. It
my
could have
mind
been
is
Idris
blown.
Elba.
It could have
could've
been
been Idris Elba.
Oh,
It
that's
could've
true.
been, yeah,
It
that's
could have
right.
been. But is
Is he someone else?
Is Idris
Is
Beast?
Idris someone
Yeah,
else?
that'll be Beast.
I'm going. We're going to go with Jean Grey next.
Okay,
Okay,
Jean
all
Grey.
right.
Jessica Chastain.
Oh,
Oh!
so you're and then that's like an Easter egg.
Yes.
From Dark Phoenix. I like
Okay.
this.
Yeah,
I
I'm
like
actually.
this.
I fan cast her before she was even casted in Dark Phoenix. I was like, shit, they missed an opportunity there.
Yeah.
But it's Fox, and I think she should be recasted as
Okay.
Jean Grey. I think she definitely has a gravitas for it. A little bit of darkness, a little lightheartedness. Look at that fiery
She does.
redhead.
Oh
She
my
does.
God. Okay.
Right there.
All right,
All right,
ready.
I'm going to go for Storm next.
Yes! Who we definitely need.
We are screwing
Yes.
up the sound by banging on the table, but I love it so much. I love it
I'm so
so
sorry,
much.
y'all.
Naomi Harris from, not Skyfall, what am I, the James Bond series.
Oh my
and
God.
Moonlight.
Oh my God.
Our Regal Storm,
I
someone you
love-
can see
I love.
leading the team with
Yes.
John Hamm.
I first said no, there should not be a storm.
Yeah, and now you've changed your mind?
Let me dust off your shoulders there. There you go. My God. Okay, bravo.
Yes.
Bravo.
Yes.
Bravo.
All right, I know you guys have been waiting for this casting.
Oh, of
Here
course.
it comes.
Beast. Will I surprise you? Will I
Please
not
make it,
surprise
because
you?
I think this would finally be the point where I'm like, yes, this is where he belongs in fan casting. Let's hear it.
Oh,
The
God.
one and only Idris Elba.
Yes! Okay, finally.
Hank McCoy.
I will accept
Dr.
that.
Hank McCoy.
I will accept it.
Woo!
I will accept it.
Put that doctor in front of it. Oh,
Mm.
yes.
I will accept it.
Too bad he's not a medical doctor.
I will accept it. Her two go-tos so far are going well for me.
As long as he
I'm good
gets
with
to
that.
be like in his own body, like as often as Nicholas Holt is.
No, I
You
don't
know?
like that.
No. I want
You
him to
want
turn
the
into
beast? You
Beast.
just want the beast?
I
You just
want
want
a
the voice
beast.
of the
Yeah.
beast?
And then just have his voice.
Even though I hated
wanna
what
see
Star
Beast.
Trek did with him and like put him under all those prosthetics,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I just that voice, like that's all.
He does have the voice.
So
He
you
does
want
have
a
the
CG
voice.
Beast with that voice of,
Like Kelsey Grammer style.
Okay.
Like you'll get some of that old
Okay.
footage
Yeah.
of Hank McCoy, but then like he's Beast and like this Nicholas Hoult bullshit. This is like BS.
All right.
All right.
Let's go with it.
All right, Professor X. You guys ready?
Oh, that's
for
right. We
this?
still got more. All right.
We
I'm
have
ready.
a few more.
I'm ready.
Thank you. Drum roll, please. Bryan Cranston,
That's perfect.
Professor X.
Yeah.
Wow. Is he gonna give like meth to everyone on the set?
Oh my God.
You guys, X-Men.
He's got
Here,
all-
this
he's
is
got
how
all
it
two
works.
cell
mind
phones.
He's
He's
got his
mind
own
meth.
mind meth.
Oh God.
And then
Okay.
Magneto, we have Vincent Cassel,
Dang.
Okay.
little French villain there.
Dang. Okay.
Gravitas.
Okay.
I love that man as a villain.
Okay.
Throw
He
up a
does
picture
have
of him.
gravitas.
So do you think he can hit a German accent?
Oh yeah.
Or will he not even like? He'll just go straight American. Because I heard he does a pretty okay American.
And he wouldn't
I
need
don't
to be
even-
American.
I don't even
right?
No, I
think
mean I
his-
don't know.
I don't
You know,
even
like
think his accent matters because what's his face? Ian McKellen didn't do like a German accent.
Nope.
This is pretty
Right.
basic. Michael Fassbender's
Right.
accent's been pretty basic.
yeah.
Yeah.
He could have a French accent because Magneto's a world traveler. Maybe,
Yeah.
like that's what he picked up, and you know, whatever. I hate all this. Like, let's change their accents for like no reason. It's like if they can't do a certain
Right.
accent,
And
just
honestly,
rebuild their backstory.
even if you had the exact same backstory for him, he doesn't have to be German. He could have just been a French person there that was taken. You know.
Very true.
It doesn't. You know.
Very true.
yeah.
So.
So yeah, those are the two, and then I have a couple for the villain. Oh no, one more for the villain. I think right. I have one more. Emma Frost.
Oh, okay.
I was okay. All right. I gotta see who Emma Frost is compared to Cyclops because
Right.
remember
Yeah.
they end up.
The
Okay.
thing,
All
the
right.
thing.
Steamy baby.
Let's see.
Lena Headey
Ah.
Game of
Okay.
is Emma
She
Frost.
already is like Emma Frost.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I've always fan casted like Charlize Theron in my head, but then seeing her play Cersei, I'm like,
She could do it.
throw her in the
She could
Marvel
do it.
universe.
And I would
Part
love
of
to
the
see her
Hellfire
opposite John. So.
Yeah, that's my favorite storyline. That's when Cyclops got interesting for me. It's so bad when he cheated on his wife. That's
That
so
was
bad.
not
though.
good. It was not good. I don't like that. But I would look forward to seeing their scenes.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, there you go. You okay?
All right.
Just,
Is
like,
this
I'm
good
gonna-
feelings or are
Here
these
it is.
bad
Here it is. I'm
feelings?
gonna say it right now.
Uh-oh.
Say it right now.
Uh-oh.
say it. Say the
Mickey, congratulations for winning.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations. That's it. That's it. My God. Bravo. Bravo.
You scared me. I
I
thought
think
you were
most
gonna say-
people will probably say no, but we think that you won. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I like how you're like, everyone
What do you
else will
guys
say no,
think as
but
far
we
as,
support
like, yeah,
you.
you know,
We
we
support you.
support you.
Well, Blackwing
She won.
says thank you.
Okay. all
But
right,
didn't
you're in
someone
the
say
audience,
that
or-
when they win the Powerball, they'll greenlight all our films?
Yeah, that's
So
what
really,
I
like
I'm
honestly,
waiting.
we're
I'm
not in
waiting.
competition. Like it doesn't like even though you have the best fan cast, obviously, all these films could get made, and I think they'd all be great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like for my film, we should build up the school. It should be like a power play between like Cyclops and Storm leading the school, almost like
Okay.
an Empire when
Okay.
Empire first started. It
Okay.
was like,
Oh my
"Look,
God.
look at either one of you.
Yeah.
You gotta earn it.
All right, now listen, I'm gonna give this school to somebody. Make sure somebody gets this school.
I'm
Like
dying.
it's
tired
like
of
Hunger
this. I'm
Games for the
dying.
school.
I can just hear him. I'm dying right now, man.
Oh my
No, that'd be
god.
horrible. That'd be
And
horrible.
of course, you have to involve the Hellfire Club.
Of course.
Whoa!
I just want to see this cast so bad.
I'm interested, but we have to shoot it as soon as possible because John Hamm,
Who's gonna kill?
they're gonna someday say he's gonna go away and come back out of his cocoon and be old out of nowhere.
That's true. That's true.
Because
Overnight.
he cannot stay this young forever. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
He looks this way, and I'm like, dude, when are you gonna age, man? And he hasn't yet, so I don't know.
Handsome, dude.
He's ridiculously
I know.
handsome, but I'm like, he's gonna have to age. So
And he's
we
gonna
need to
have
shoot
to
this
pick
soon.
a freaking character to play. I actually got mad that he was supposed to play who in New Mutants? Mastermind, wasn't
Oh,
it?
I
Mastermind.
think
Oh
so.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
they like took his
Yep.
character out of it, and
Yep.
that movie's not even
Why,
coming out.
and why would you take that? If you have John Hamm as that character, why would you take it out?
Yeah,
That's just
Rosario
stupid.
Dawson was supposed to be in this film,
Yeah.
and then she went away.
never-
I don't know. This was kind of a
Do you
mess from the
think
beginning.
because he's Cyclops, do you think he'll work out or no?
No, Cyclops.
I don't know. Like John Hamm's
Does
the
he
guy.
even
I don't.
need to?
Cyclops
I don't know.
Is not really like that.
Does anyone know
right?
how he looks physically? Like with the shirt off. I don't know.
He's got a couple of
Yeah,
he's
shirtless,
got-
but I don't
yeah.
think it's detrimental to the character like
No.
Wolverine would be.
Okay.
No, yeah, yeah.
No,
Cyclops.
not dad bod, but
Oh, yeah, no, you can't have a dad bod. X-Men. No, he said, just stay back, we got it. No, we don't need that.
Some dads have
He's like long distance.
What is happening?
Is
Is this dad slander?
Mystique in this? Who was my Mystique?
I was gonna
say.
Did you miss
I
one?
messed up.
Charlize Theron. There you go. Now put it. There,
Done.
boom.
Charlize Theron was my Emma Frost, and Lena Headey was my Mystique.
No, but
Oh,
no.
really?
I
You like the other way?
I like the other way. I like the other way.
Okay.
I think Lena Headey as
Let Charlize come back. She's like, hey, I'm not doing much.
Right.
Whatever, just show up.
And also, I would
Put
say
my
like
legs up
not
in the
that not that you should take out Mystique, but for in my personal opinion, the overuse of Jennifer Lawrence's Mystique in the latest movies could allow for her to take a little break.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she's clearly dying in the film.
Well, yes.
Thank God.
Yes.
So I think we're good with that.
Yeah, that's a cop out because they know it's gonna be the last one.
Right. Exactly. It's a cop out.
Red Blue Blur would get
I don't need to make a
20
different
million
voice
VHS.
for
That
dad
is
bod.
so
That's true. I do
sweet.
have a dad bod, but I'm still sexy as
Woo! He's bringing sexy back.
That's right. It's all right. It's
Them-
acceptable. It's acceptable. I'm like, I
Gotta
can do this. All them
act.
people are like, oh my God,
Oh my
stop.
God, people!
You know, but
All right.
still.
So many X-Men. I'm sorry. I couldn't
It'll be
get
like
them all
part
faces
two.
Right
We'll do like
now.
I
part
know, right?
two.
Right? We're doing just those. Right? People are like, what about Iceman? Nightcrawler better show up.
Jubilee,
You're right.
I think we do need to give justice to Jubilee, but
Yes, justice to Jubilee.
she doesn't really fit in this one. Maybe the sequel. Maybe
Okay.
I'll put in the sequel.
All
I'll
right,
let you
okay.
know.
Well, my God, I think we've done all
Yeah.
that we should do today for the
Yeah,
show.
I think we
I
have.
think
And
we-
it's not like we're going to talk more Fox and Disney in the next one, so.
So we'll get to
Hit
it.
us up.
TBC. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for us this week on Superhero News Network. I don't know. Shazam comes out the week
April
after.
5th.
That's not our next show.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. So Shazam's coming out in 2 weeks, and some people have already seen it.
Yeah, some people have.
Some lucky bastards.
Hey, but hey, guys, stay tuned because we will once again be talking some Fox Disney merger. We'll also give you a whole bunch of spoilers for us. Who
Obviously.
cares?
We'll just
Let's
tell you
do
the
it.
whole plot, so
we'll
just
tell
stick
you.
around.
We'll just do it. We don't care. We'll have some fun. She cares. She cares. So we'll still spoil it though. So with that being the case, well, I am surrounded by amazing, powerful, strong women. I'll you know what?
Who would we be in the X-Men universe?
Ooh, I love that game.
Well,
Well.
Do you need to the next
that's
one?
Storm.
Oh.
Clearly.
Wait till you see me
She
at
doesn't
WonderCon.
say-
this
Oh
year.
yeah, that's all I was like. Clearly, I've seen the cosplay, guys, and wow. Now see, there's so much because I can be like, well, I don't want to make you Moira McTaggart because in one alternate reality, she's a Nazi, and it's.
I don't want that. I
That's-
don't want that.
Also, can you do a Scottish accent?
Oh, yeah.
I also could
That
not
they
do a
didn't
Scottish
let Rose
accent.
Byrne do.
All right. Or me do, because then everyone would be upset. So, who?
Who
would I-
indeed?
Man,
Who indeed?
you know what? Honestly,
Okay.
just gonna say it.
Be honest. Be honest.
I could see you as a Mystique.
Really?
I could, because the thing is, I think there would be a moment where it's just like, oh, hey, you can just change it up, and we're like, wait a minute, that's not Tatiana.
I
And
could do
it's, you
that.
know, I'm just like,
She's
I'm
a
saying,
come,
did you guys
Yeah.
make her rogue though? That would be true if you were
I could
rogue.
also be a
Then
rogue.
you could give that hug. And,
I could- yeah,
and just-
exactly.
and there you go, put somebody in a coma. So maybe that could be it.
And it is an excellent power to have when it's
Ah.
not, life crippling.
Okay, all right. There we go.
All
I
right,
like it.
guys. All right. We are going to close it out. We're going to see you on the next show because it's a continuation of TGIS, and we're not the only show on tonight. So stay tuned. You guys can find us Box Office Showdown in about 15 minutes.
That's right.
Yeah, Blackwing. So follow us there. Bye.
Bye.
Like, subscribe, comment, blah, blah.